Hi, everyone. We have Mike Reed from Lawyers Title here today. Thank you so much for being here, Mike.
No problem. Anytime.
We're going to explain to you today about the closing costs. So not on everything, but on there, if you see the loan estimate, you'll see that there's title fees. There's lender's policy, owner's policy, and then loan tie-in. So lender's policy also says like optional, but it really isn't optional. And Mike's gonna explain the difference in those three categories.
All right. So we can go over the loan tie-in fee first.
Yeah.
The loan tie-in fee is a fee that's charged by the escrow holders. So it's any additional work that may go into the refinance of the home, the purchase of the home, whatever it may be, the transaction of the home. If you're having to work with one or more lenders in the escrow process. So during the process of this transaction, if you need to work with a lender over here or whatever it may be, it's just additional work. It's a tie-in fee for the escrow holders to be compensated for that work that they put in. So it's a pretty simple fee. You'll see it on your transactions.
Yeah.
To put it in easier terms. So the other type fees you're going to see are the title insurance fee. So the title insurance fee or the policy, you're going to have two on there. One will be a lender's policy. That is a policy that you purchase to protect the lender. And then you'll have your own title insurance on the home. And that is to protect you from anything malicious on the property, such as a lien, construction liens that you may not know about. Because at the end of the day, if there's construction on the home, sometimes the construction company places a mechanics lien onto the home until they are paid out, and then they can release that on your title of your home. And a lot of people don't know that because it's behind the scenes.
Yeah.
So many times in a refinance transaction or a purchase transaction, there will be a lien on title that no one knew about. And a lot of times it's just, there was never a release filed for it to be taken off. Those are the good ones, obviously, because no one owes anybody money. But sometimes there is a fact where maybe $1,000, $2,000, $3,000 wasn't paid to that construction company, and they kept the lien on that home until they get paid. And us as a title company, we are required to pay them out of that transaction, or the borrower at that time can pay them to satisfy that lien, and we can remove it at that time.
So it's pretty much just the protection, right, for the customers and the new owner, to make sure that no one after closing even to come after your home per se, right?
Correct. We're gonna do right by the borrower. Correct. We're gonna make sure that you are who you say you are. The people selling the home are who they say they are. And really just make sure everything's clean. We don't want your borrowers, getting put into a bad situation where the individual selling the home is not who owns the home. Obviously, that can be a dangerous thing, and a lot of litigation can follow that. That's, no one wants that. So we police the situation in a better term and make sure that, the I's are dotted, the T's are crossed. And that way you can move on with the biggest purchase of your life. Buying a home is everything.
So clean title.
Right.
Yeah. And then it says lender's policy is optional, but it really isn't, because no lender is going to lend on a.
Correct.
Right. So it has to be like a total insurance policy that the customer has to pay.
Correct. Your lender, the lender needs to be protected also in this transaction, and that's why your borrowers will notice that it is a smaller fee compared to a full title policy fee. So it's really just to make sure everyone's protected in this transaction.
Awesome. So thank you so much for explaining that, and
no problem.
Hope to see you again next time.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
All right. Bye.
Bye.